we doing today? You gonna do the intro? No? All right, hooking up this electronic fuel pump on the 83 Plymouth Turismo. Gonna try and fire this thing up. Now, if you don't know, this car was sitting since 2009. It was a one-owner car, and I snatched it up for 300 bucks. Got it running, but now it's been sitting a couple months, and it's cold outside. So let's see if we can get it started and do some cleanup on this thing because she's been neglected. Where's my coil wire? You about to get scared. You don't get scared, boy. Twist these up. Put our negative on first. Stuck that in there. That should be good. And now we act fast. You're gonna get scared, kid Bob. Like she's brand new. Sounds good. Tire's flat, so I gotta grab the air compressor, air that up, and let's go for a little drive. This motor sounds pretty solid for sitting since 2009. I mean, that's been 14 years now. Whoops. Quite the coolant leak there. She's hot. I was hoping to drive the old girl just a little bit more before we tear into her here, but she needs some work, guys. As you can see, that dang heater hose right there was leaking antifreeze like crazy. And at the end of the day, we don't want to blow the old girl up yet. Oh, she's rolling away. I better set the e-brake. So the game plan, start cleaning this thing up a little bit. These wires, if you missed it, this was chewed up by squirrels, rats, whatever, ants. I don't know. The wires were all torn up. Had to do the right thing. We just wire tied everything together, and she seems to be working. But let's get this engine bay cleaned up, fix that heater hose, and maybe drop the fuel tank out of this thing so we don't have to be using the little 3-gallon jug. But first, we're going to tear into this interior because this is dirty and nasty, just like that old girl you messed with in high school. I'm thinking this old girl's going to clean up pretty good after we vacuum it. And as we can hop in here, take a look, all this is torn apart, but I think I have all the pieces to get that back right. The headliner, well, she's going to have to stay drooping like that because we ain't going to put the time or effort in putting a new one in. To begin, let's grab everything out of here that does not need to be in here. Don't know what that is, but surely she's not important. She ran just fine. our main piece to our dash that we were missing. I say she got a little hot at some point. She's kind of bent. We'll take the heat gun and see if we can rework this and get her fitting just fine. Time to take the heat gun of this thing and see if we can get that thing straight. I mean, she's got a heck of a curve, as you can see there. The head unit bolted in. I think I got this tweaked enough that we'll be able to screw it in here, then tweak it even more. Got her fitting pretty dang good up until here, but we'll live with that. Before, it wouldn't even go on there. Got a couple last pieces for this radio here. Oh yeah. Here's probably my favorite thing about this car. Big old hatch that we got here. Got the propelling stick here. Pull that out there. It's a really cool little hatch though. Got your spare wheel will go down in there. Just toss her in there like so. And luckily the original owner kept this thing rolled up, so it preserved it a little bit. And it's in decent shape. Pull that out. Look at that. Did a quick wipe down of all these windows. You wouldn't think so, but these are cleaner than they were. Now I didn't go crazy, but this back hatch glass, whoo, that is a workout. That thing is giant. Now for a turd of a car, this thing's getting way too much attention. Let's fix this leak from the heater hose here. So I can feel it here and it looks like it's cracked up until there. So I'm just gonna come back here, cut to about right there. Got a little extra hose and then I'll just throw this one back on, cause we don't wanna be spending no money on this thing. There it goes. There she is. Where we had our leak, go ahead and pop that clamp off. Look at that. Quite the hole. That's where we're getting all that steam from because antifreeze was leaking all over the motor. She's a little short, but she's gonna have to do, folks. All right, that's nice and tight. I'll pop this back on right here. All right, let's see if this thing's still gonna be leaking coolant or maybe she's fit. I don't see coolant coming out. Let's go for a ride. Woohoo! Oh, this shifter's weird, so don't judge. It's hard to find first. That's definitely second. Don't know what gear that is. This feels so dangerous and sketchy. Ooh. I think that rear end might have popped loose. We should probably turn around. Yeah, it don't feel right. If you guys haven't seen the first original video, the rear end was super rusted out of this thing and we scabbed it together. So she's very safe. Ooh, not much for brakes, coming in hot. She's a runner though. These are the beans. 55, 4,000 RPM, 65. I think we just shifted it in a second, going 55. Come on, feel. Why ain't she moving? Go, baby, go. Fine ride. It's in the floor. Ew, she feels so squirrely. Brakes, brakes, pump, stop, stop. Coming in hot. Blinker, don't have one. Ooh, downshift. Woo! Got sideways there. Gosh dang, folks, she's a runner. Let me unduct tape the window. Oh, I just realized I don't even have the key in it and she was running. Oh, she backfired. Well, there's the key. That's interesting. Guess you don't need one to run this. Oh, nice. Huh, fired right up. Don't need a key. News to me. She's running good though. She's coming around nice. I did have this thing listed for sale, but I took it down. The more I just mess with this car, drive it, I kind of like it. I hate to admit it, but I love the 80s little Plymouth. So, guys, leave it down in the comments below. What should we do with this thing? In the original video, I walked all through it, but this thing, she's pretty rotten. If you go under here and look at these floor pans, they're pretty non-existent under there. So she would need floor pans on both sides. And also, we would have to do something with that rear end that's scabbed in there, because that is not safe. This car is gonna stay around a little bit. I'm not for sure what to do though. So, guys, help me out. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.